Okay, thanks everyone who was tuning in. First video here, I decided to start a small business growth channel for a couple of different reasons. First, I wanted to document my journey as a small business owner. I think it'd be fun to look back on this in the future and to see how I've hopefully progressed. Second, to provide as much value and insight into small business growth as possible. The ups, the downs, and everything in between. I hope to also share stories, thoughts, and ideas on what I'm learning as I move forward. So here we go. This is the introductory video. My name is Daniel Badre, and just by way of background for your own information, I started a personal injury law firm, Badre Law, in 2014 right here in beautiful Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. This was right after law school. I managed to find a small windowless office in the basement of another law firm here in town. It was cheap, but all I could afford as I was starting out. You guys can imagine a dark room, almost like a janitor's closet, that could fit a small desk, chair, and filing cabinet. That was my work environment. Nothing fancy, but it was really all I could afford at the time. I had no cases, no experience, and quite frankly, not a whole lot going on. All I had was a laptop and telephone. I borrowed things like fax machines, printers, etc. when I needed them from the other office so that I could save some money and reinvest it into my business. I saved even more money by living with my dad, which I feel very blessed to have been able to do, and worked at a restaurant for the first few months to float my business for startup expenses like law society fees, liability insurance, and other disbursements for my cases. I found the right people, guys. I found mentors who referred me more cases that they didn't want. I would pay a referral fee and then reinvest the rest of that money again into my business. I basically proceeded this way for a solid year and a half before my business started to pick up a little bit of steam. So I think the takeaways from this initial time frame for all those who are just starting out is, number one, don't give up. Even if you don't have the cash to float your business, you can probably find a way. I personally cut costs by living at home and working a second job. I also didn't spend any money on luxuries that I really didn't need. Number two, make connections with as many people as possible. It helps to meet people. Be nice to them. Be cool. Be friendly. Get advice and hopefully find work where you can get paid from these referral sources. And last but not least, number three, reinvest in your business. Any money that you manage to make when you are starting out should be spent on marketing so that you can bring in more customers or clients. So anyway, guys, this is just the beginning. Stay tuned. I want to make this a regular thing. Follow along and let's grow our businesses together.